Joanne. Hi.
Movie
Chuck
guy.
the movie guy.
This is
Hi.
How are you? Girl, may I say you are rocking those heels?
Oh, thank you.
I don't have a foot fetish or anything, but there's something about a good shoe on a tall girl.
Thank you. Well, you have to own the giantness.
Absolutely.
know?
I'm the happiest person in the world today because I'm covering one of my favorite shows.
Yay.
And of course, Myka, who can't love her,
Really? I don't know.
No, there's
Sometimes
something
she's not that lovable.
No. I mean, it's the alias. It's the hot chick with the gun and the kung fu type of thing. Action. There's just something. It's very alluring, and I just think it's a great character.
Thank you.
But yet she is a tomboy too.
Very
you know
much
what I mean?
like me. I'm very much a tomboy.
Oh, really?
I would have never
guessed it in those heels and so forth.
Yeah, I didn't have a neighbor that was a girl until I was 8.
Yeah.
So I played with the boys.
How about your belief? Do you have to your suspension of disbelief? I mean, in things in real life, are you a believer? Will you accept anything?
I believe in everything. I'm so gullible. If someone tells me something, I totally believe it. I'm better now that I'm a bit older. When I was younger, it was a bit of a nightmare. The suspension of disbelief, I always wanted to believe in fairy tales.
Yeah.
I wanted to be magical when I was a kid. I thought I was going to grow up and be a wizard, for real. I was convinced, I was going to be a wizard one day. It's odd. Maybe
Still could happen. Still could happen.
Well, you realize that you have magic that's not what you think is
But
magic.
what's so great about, as an actress, I'm assuming, at this show with an artifact, you could do anything. The range of different characters
It's
you could play.
Infinite.
Yeah.
We can, and I think that, we have done everything on the show, and we'll continue to push the envelope. But that's the thing about Syfy. The logo is Imagine Greater, and I hate to go back to that, but it is literally, if you can imagine it, we can do it on the show. And with the technology that we have now, it's
another thing too. I mean, you get a show on it. Who would think that a show, and there's nothing wrong with the Syfy Network. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite. But that a TV show can have such great special effects.
I know. Well, I'm not an effects person, but we don't see it. Sometimes we see it without the effects.
Right.
And
Okay. You're like, oh no, that's gonna look really bad. So that goes into the field of green screen though. You're like, oh, what am I doing? Am I making a fool of myself?
We call it schmacting because you're just like, oh my god, dying inside, loathing. The self-loathing is almost overwhelming, because you're just have no idea how it's going to look. And these people are kind of magicians themselves. They really turn it out. And to be honest, as an actor, you have to have a great imagination anyway. And it's a muscle that I think a lot of people don't, especially adults, don't use as much as they should. And I, fortunately, because my job is the way it is, that's a muscle I use all the time.
Do you think we're going to see a love interest for Myka? Or
I hope so. I got to make out with a dude. So
oh, really?
Fun. Yeah.
To me, I'd be like, I know it's just another day on the set, but if I had to make out with a hot chick, I'd be like, woohoo, good job.
Well, it's a little nerve-wracking.
Really?
Well, to have 150 people standing around watching.
No, I'd be like, high five, everybody, high five.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I get very nervous.
Hey, listen, I'm a science fiction geek. I watch too much TV. I don't get out much. So if I can live vicariously through you or anybody else, that's what it is.
I get very nervous.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm kind of shy. I kind of, when I come into this, a bit of it is acting because I'm actually quite shy.
Yeah.
So I get real nervous and I start sweating.
That would be bad,
yeah.
I'm kind of a dork around girls, so.
Yeah, I'm a total dork, man.
Well,
so I know. I have the dork pain, the dork fear. I have it all.
Thanks for entertaining me. You are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And keep rocking those heels.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Have a great day.
You too.
Enjoy the club.
Bye-bye.